I'd like to say we were on time, but as a general rule, I don't agree with lying. Okay, more fan speed settings. I got an update this morning, clearly. Not that exciting. We are going to a one-year-old's birthday party, so that should be fun. And a murder mystery. Yeah, and then a murder mystery. So it's all go. Come on, out you get. Poor old Jasper's having a costume change. I tell you what, it looks warmer than it is, and I have forgotten to bring a jumper. Hello. Burn off your energy, Jasper. Two-hour plus car journeys are always hard work with small children, especially when there's lots of traffic. But it's okay because he's burning off his energy now, so hopefully he'll sleep on the way back. Happy birthday to you! You want some cake? In an effort to not freeze to death, I put the long sleeved shirt on. The party's over, Soph's just catching up with her sister, and I'm going to go find out what that noise is all the way over there. Sounds vaguely automotive. Whatever it is, it's definitely to do with camper vans. Ooh, i3 coming. I still have no actual idea where I'm going, so basically today's been a bit of a struggle generally, because my original sort of half plan was to go to a Tesla club meet at the newly opened Newport Pagnell 12 bay Supercharger. Hopefully that would have all gone really well and they've all enjoyed it, but unfortunately I had, well not unfortunately, extremely fortunately I have a nephew, but unfortunately today's his birthday, so I couldn't really get out of that. But it's been a lovely party and we've all enjoyed it. Now everyone's gone and all the cake's been eaten, so I thought I'd just sort of duck out and have a look at what was going on over here. I can smell old-fashioned petrol engines. Yeah, coffee time. Am I right in thinking that you guys were looking at getting an EV? Did you find one that you wanted?
No, none of them had enough range.
Was that the problem?
Yeah.
Affordability versus range?
Yeah.
And I guess you wanted a reasonably large car.
Well, that's the thing.
Given that it's like you two and two kids, isn't it? I want to get Sophie Model X. I don't know if we can work it sooner or maybe a bit later or maybe an awful lot later. Who knows really? I mean, if she got an i3 then we would save money versus the car she's got at the moment.
Yeah, of course. Sorry.
Obviously, if she got a Model X we wouldn't. Are you taking a balloon, Jazzy? Oh, lucky boy. Bye! Yeah, that's something I was going to quickly mention. Coming out of this whole Elon Musk tweet storm, I meant to mention it yesterday, but I completely forgot. You know the short snippet that's on, I think it went onto Twitter, that Elon Musk posted of the release candidate Model 3? I did notice there was not any obvious sign of a dashboard or a head-up display or anything really beyond that center screen. Now it is possible that there was a head-up display and it just it wasn't shining enough light in the right direction to be on camera at all. That's entirely possible. Or you know what Elon Musk's like, everything is so stage managed, they could have turned it off in their central computer if they want that to be the big reveal. Or equally, it might just be that the speedo is off to the side of the driver's line of sight, which I don't really think is the best place for it, and I'm really hoping that there is going to be a head-up display. I don't see why that needs to add a huge amount of complexity and cost. Honestly, there's loads of vehicles out there at the moment that come with head-up displays, and a number of them cost less than the Model 3 will anyway.
Do you think they'll do a projector thing where they...
That's exactly what we're just talking about. That's what I'm hoping they're going to do, but I have a feeling it's just going to be on the corner of the screen here, which admittedly is a clever way to save money. I just don't really think that a head-up display would cost all that much, but maybe I'm wrong. You know, maybe that's the £1,000 straw that breaks the camel's back, perhaps. Juice up time and grab a quick coffee. Have a nice supper, see you in a bit. Yeah, the murder mystery location that we're going later, Jasper's having a sleepover with one of his buddies, which is awesome. However, he's not having dinner there, which is why we're just grabbing something for him now. I would go with them, but if I do, I'll probably just wind up having a burger, which is not such a nifty idea when you consider that me and Soph, we do get dinner. Yeah, this is interesting. Just been scanning through the old Elon Musk tweet and replies, and it doesn't look like a heads-up display is gonna be in the offing for Model 3, because he basically said, you know, how often do you need to look at the instrument display when you're in a taxi? You know, the more autonomous the vehicle is, the less it needs information given to the driver, which I do think is a bit of a shame, because whilst I agree with him when it's being driven autonomously, quite true, people are still going to want to drive the car. Even, you know, even when you look at movies like what was it, iRobot.
Manual override engaged.
He wanted to be able to do that. It didn't have to drive in manual. It could have just driven controlled by the great big computer in the sky, and I'm sure eventually that will be the case, but people will never give up the ability to drive manually if they want, because they enjoy driving. And the only way they would give up that ability is if driving manually cost an absolute fortune and driving automatically, you know, controlled by software, was something that was vastly cheaper, like half the price. Then okay, fine. There would be a lot less people driving in manual. But personally, I like having a dash. Or in preference, a heads-up display would be nice. It really would. I mean, you know, people do still want to drive the car, Elon. Okay, we are at the site of the big mystery. I'm gonna go find out who killed Barry Underwood. I'm currently missing my standard issue FBI jacket. Excellent, so I hope you've all enjoyed today's vlog post. If you have, remember to like it and share it and subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram if you don't already, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next instalment of my daily vlog. Bye! He seems alright going to sleep in that chair, doesn't he, Soph?
Loves the pink.
Yeah. Well, he certainly hasn't complained about it. Apparently, until very recently, pink was a boy's colour.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
You learn something every single day on my channel. Well, I do anyway.